Hello, Suzanne. How you doing?
Okay.
So tonight we have a special topic. You want to talk about a special holiday and a special anniversary?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us what we need to know.
Um. Well, naturally, Thanksgiving Day is just around the corner, but this year marks a monumental anniversary for it.
What's the important number?
Well, let me give you the background first. I'm sure the average person, whether or not he or she is still in school, was taught that the original Thanksgiving feast took place in 1621. And now here it is, 2021. Can you guess what the anniversary number is?
Well, whatever it is, the turkey got a little dry. No, you don't like my joke?
No.
Because
I didn't even get it. This coming Thanksgiving marks the 400th anniversary of the original one.
and why is that important for us?
Oh, every anniversary that's a multiple of 5 or 10 or 25, 50, or even 100 is considered extra important.
Now, what would happen if the person is dyslexic and instead of 25 they celebrate 52?
I don't understand.
Okay, never mind. Let's move on with the holiday.
This Thanksgiving marks 400 years since the original one, and I wonder how many people know that already without my having told them.
I don't know if people really put that much thought into it.
Well, now that more people are aware of it, now that they've heard me, I thought I'd tell them. Well, there's still a time to plan fancier dishes or a more festive food, in either decorating the house or what kind of tableware they use.
I see. You think that somebody actually makes the anniversary tablecloths?
Well, not an anniversary tablecloth. I doubt there's one already made. But we'll see. Instead of ordinary stainless steel, for instance, for tableware, the average household might want to use sterling silver or maybe durolite. That's what my mother always used. It was gold in color.
How about wooden spoons?
Well, I know you use wooden spoons when you're making salad, but you suppose less prosperous households might use wooden tableware?
Well, why are you talking about stuff from the back in the old days? Maybe.
See, one thing that is not mentioned very much is that the Pilgrims brought no farming equipment with them on their voyage. So, in trying to start their colony, they were forced with the major problem of how to find enough nutritious food to sustain the colony.
That's some bad planning on their part.
Yes, because there were bad snowstorms, and at least half the Pilgrims became ill and died.
I don't know what the planning was there, right? Kind of poor planning.
Well, we were also taught that the winters were always colder than they were used to in England.
Yeah, I think the mistake they made, they should have went to Florida.
I don't know. Florida was under Spanish control for centuries.
Well, I figure it'd be warmer for them. Maybe Georgia. Go halfway.
We have to be careful this Thanksgiving not to forget what the holiday is celebrated for, and we also have to give credit to a minority that has been given far less credit than it's due.
And then you want to tell us about that?
You heard me say how the Pilgrims were badly prepared just found to get their new colony established, and that at least half of them were killed off by storms and illnesses. Well, if it hadn't been for Squanto, one of the Native Americans, and his fellow Native Americans, helping the Pilgrims grow crops and make their colony more sound, the Pilgrims would have been completely wiped out, and the Thanksgiving holiday would never have come to be.
Now, should we also thank all the turkeys?
What?
I mean, should we thank the turkeys?
Well, as far as hunting, last year when I was getting near Thanksgiving, I was in my supermarket, and I was talking with this man who claimed to be directly descended from the Pilgrims. I was telling people to utilize popcorn as an appropriate appetizer for their Thanksgiving dinners, but this man, allegedly descended from the Pilgrims, said the people are doing it all wrong in having turkey. There were very few turkey about, and at least half the festive courses were actually deer meat.
Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense.
Well, see, I don't know if there were that many deer or wildlife in general, so to speak, where the Pilgrims settled.
I don't know. Deer seems plausible. Turkey seems plausible.
We also have to make sure that Thanksgiving is not an excuse for gluttony.
Right, especially after Halloween and all the candy that we ate.
Well, you wouldn't think of grown-ups as eating that much candy at Halloween time, so they have to focus on the children getting nourishing food, and especially people who are preoccupied with losing weight think that Thanksgiving is an occasion to break the rules and gorge themselves.
So you think they might have lost some, but they'll find it on Thanksgiving?
They may regain some weight at Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is not a food festival. It's being thankful for what one has. The Pilgrims were thankful for their new colony in the New World and their aid from the Native Americans.
Right. And then what are your plans?
Well, every year when I make my Thanksgiving dinner, when I'm all set to eat it, I sit down and I say grace, but then I go one step farther. I say to myself out loud, what am I thankful for? And then I state out loud, goodness knows God can hear me do it, what I'm thankful for, whom I'm thankful for, and things like that.
Do you want to share any of that with the audience, or is that private?
I'm thankful for my own home, my job, and my performing and craft artistry.
Right, that's very nice. And you probably have more parades this year than last, so that's a good thing too. You're going to be doing 5 this Thanksgiving, correct?
I've never been in a parade on Thanksgiving Day.
Okay, but for the holiday.
What?
For the holiday. Oh, it's Christmas. Which one are you doing? I know you're doing 5, but what are you doing?
The Christmas parades start during Thanksgiving weekend, and my first one will be in Wilmington, Delaware, the Saturday after thing.
Okay, so why don't you tell us the days, and then maybe people who are listening can come out and see.
Well, so far, I have Wilmington, Delaware on Saturday, November 27th. I have Wildwood on Friday, December 3rd. Now that one would be after dark. on Saturday, the December 5th, there's a parade in Cape May, New Jersey. That's one of the largest scale Christmas parades I've ever been in. On Sunday the 5th, I've got a parade in Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, is there another one, or is there?
I have not yet heard whether there will be Christmas parades in Atlantic City, Richmond, or Lower Township.
I see. So that's a pretty busy schedule for you for the few days there. What do you?
Well, it's 3 consecutive weekends.
Right. So you're gonna be traveling a lot. And are you wearing different outfits? Same outfit? What's the plan?
Well, for any parades that take place during Thanksgiving weekend, I do Underdog.
All 5 will be Underdog?
No. 3 others, I'll be a white angel and a character I invented myself some years ago, the Fairy of the Golden Snow.
Okay. Did I ever see that one? That sounds like something I actually never saw.
Well, my mother liked it a lot. She loved the color of the gown and the cape. It's a darker yellow about the color of orange, and it's made. I'm kept warm by a thigh-length cape that's the same color as the gown, and it's trimmed with white fur. All over the gown and the cape are applique, sequins and jewels and other things to make various design snowflakes.
That sounds pretty interesting. So going back to Thanksgiving, are we missing? Did you cover everything for Thanksgiving?
I think I did in terms of it's the 400th anniversary. Maybe you can be more festive, but don't forget what the holiday is for, and why we owe more credit to the Native Americans than most people think.
Right. Yeah. Well, hopefully people are more aware of that, or they should be.
Well, it's an extra reason to be more aware this year because of the 400th anniversary.
All right. Do you want to add anything to the Thanksgiving conversation? Any extra warning, advice?
Well, I've already said, don't be gluttonous. Thanksgiving is not an excuse to break your diet and gorge yourself.
Sounds like a good advice. Most people do it.
Well, if they were playing a word association game, would the majority of them, upon hearing the word Thanksgiving, say food or feast or similar words emphasizing hunger and satiating themselves?
Yeah, well, people do tend to overeat on holidays. That's true.
Well, when I think of Thanksgiving, I think of the reason it was started, to be thankful for God for whatever advantages you have.
That's a good idea. Okay, so should we wrap this up, and then we'll do another one for Christmas, I guess, right?
Yes. Well, something that I told even today. I went to the supermarket and I told some people in planning their Thanksgiving dinners they should include popcorn as an appetizer.
I see, because you think that's traditionally what people had because of corn.
Well, the quantity of popcorn eaten at a Thanksgiving dinner should be only 2 or 3 handfuls per person. But the major reason it's an appropriate Thanksgiving appetizer is that it goes back to the original Thanksgiving. The Native Americans taught the Pilgrims how to make it.
I see, and it wasn't Orville Redenbacher, right? Okay, well, thank you, Suzanne, for another insightful little talk. We enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and we'll speak soon.
Okay, Boris, thanks so much.
All right, bye-bye, Suzanne.
Bye-bye.